Hey guys, Sam here from Mind Over Miracles with Samantha Nicole. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to create a list of awesome questions for your quantum healing hypnosis session. This video will help to ensure that you don't miss a thing when creating your list of questions so that you can learn as much as possible from the experience. If this is your first time here, then welcome. My name is Sam. I am a quantum healer and intuitive channel. And on this channel, we discuss quantum healing hypnosis, spirituality, and personal development. By the end of this video, you'll understand why it's important to create a list of questions when preparing for your session, how to come up with good questions, and tips and tricks for improving your list. So, why is it important to create a list of questions when preparing for your quantum healing hypnosis session? In a relaxed state of hypnosis, it becomes much easier to connect with the imaginative and intuitive mind. This is how the higher self communicates information to us. In waking life, it can be really easy to dismiss this information because it gets lost among your regular thoughts. Society today doesn't yet value the ability to tune in to this wisdom that's coming through, but if you practice, you'd be surprised at how accurate it really is. In quantum healing hypnosis, we use this wisdom to our advantage by asking questions about a variety of topics with the goal of improving the client's life in some significant way. So really, by creating a list of questions in preparation for the session, the client is able to make the most of their experience. So I'm going to share with you the process that I recommend to my clients for how to create amazing session questions. The first thing you want to do is get crystal clear on what your dream life might look like. When you do this, you want to throw everything that you think you know about what's possible out the window. Imagine that there are no limits, no restrictions, no rules in place, no barriers to success. What would your dream life look like? Where would you be? Who would be with you? What would you do with your time? And how would you feel? By getting really clear about what your dream life looks like, you gain a point of reference for what is and is not working in your current experience. When you can see the difference between where you are and where you want to be, it becomes much easier to identify all of the things that need to change. And this process inspires tons of questions. So you can either take notes about this dream life or just spend some time imagining it in your head. But for this next part, you're definitely going to want a pen and paper because we're going to start to flesh out our questions. To start this process, we're going to assess the current state of our life and then compare it to our dream life. I find it really helpful to make a chart like this one with spaces for the category, your current life, and your dream life. The different categories that we'll be talking about are work and career, dating and love life, family and friends, money and finances, health and wellness, leisure and social life, personal growth, and spiritual growth. From here, you can begin to make notes about things that are not currently working or that are causing you problems. For example, let's say in my current life, I don't earn enough money to live comfortably. Maybe I don't feel like I'm contributing to the world in a positive way. I don't feel fulfilled in my current role, and I don't feel like all of my skills are being utilized. In my dream life, I earn a comfortable income. I know that the work that I do makes a difference. I get to use all of my many skills, and the work that I do is always rewarding. By following this process, you'll find that your questions tend to write themselves. You might come up with questions like, what can I do to earn a more comfortable living? What type of work will help me to contribute to the world in a positive way? Or is there a job that I could be doing that would make me feel more fulfilled and use more of my skills? From here, it's really just a matter of repeating this process for each of the different categories on your chart. Once you've gotten a good base of questions from your current life experiences, you can begin to explore questions that might arise from thinking about your past. Making another chart can be helpful for this as well. You'll want to include sections for relationships, trauma, unexplained or mysterious events, and spiritual encounters. This time, make a list of every significant relationship, trauma, or mysterious event and explore any questions that might arise. For example, let's say that you were bullied at school and experienced a car accident at the age of 15. You might ask questions like, how did being bullied affect me? Am I still feeling the effects of being bullied today? What lessons did I learn from being bullied at school? In what ways did bullying make me who I am today? Did my bullies have a karmic agreement or a soul contract that caused them to act in the way that they did? How did I become a vibrational match to this car accident? Why was it important for me to experience the crash? And what lessons did I learn? What can I do to resolve the PTSD symptoms that I'm still experiencing after the crash? Or are there any remaining physical or emotional effects of the accident that I'm just not aware of? Follow this process for each category to get a really good base of questions to ask about your past experiences. Lastly, you'll want to review existential questions. Think about your beliefs regarding life, the universe, health, religion, politics, and morality. And ask yourself what questions come to mind that you would like answered. You might ask which political candidate is most likely to lead us into the type of world that you want to see. Or maybe you want to learn about ETs, life on other planets, or alien disclosure. Anything that you've ever wondered can be asked about in a quantum healing hypnosis session, so don't hold back. These 4 steps that evaluate your dream life, your current life, your past experiences, and existential questions will help you to create a base of awesome topics that you can work with when creating a list of questions. If you're enjoying the video so far and you're interested in learning more about other spiritual topics, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. So now that you have a process that you can follow to create your questions, I want to go ahead and share a few tips and tricks to help you to improve the quality of your list. You're going to want to start this process as soon as you know that you're planning to have a session. Get as many questions written down as possible by following the instructions in this video, and then leave your list out somewhere where you'll see it regularly up until about the day before your session. You'll be surprised at how many things come to mind in the days and the weeks prior to your session, so it's important to be able to add to the list when things come up. It's not necessary to have questions for every category that I mentioned. While some people do love long and detailed lists, others come with just 1 or 2 questions. This video is just a guide to help to ensure that you don't miss any questions that you'll regret not having asked once your session is over. Try to frame your questions so that they are solutions-based. Think about your goal and the bigger picture of what it is that you're looking to accomplish. That said, I can always help you to come up with a list of questions during the session, or even to help you to reframe the ones that you already have in a more positive light. So try not to stress about that too much. And remember to email me your list of questions on the day before your session so that I have an opportunity to read them and to print them out. If you follow these suggestions, you'll have a list of awesome questions that will leave you glad that you didn't miss a thing following your session. But that is all for me today, peeps. Until next time, namaste. And have a beautiful day.